The case of the disarmed clocks. I was flying from Dallas to Denver last month. It was a quick 2-hour flight, but because I booked last minute, I was stuck in the very last row, middle seat. I was sandwiched between a lady who smelled like cigarettes and a weird dude. The dude looked terrible. Pale as a ghost, bloodshot and twitchy. He kept looking around the plane nervously. The second I sat down, he leaned over real close and whispered the words that instantly terrified me. "Don't worry. I disarmed it before we took off." Bomb internal panic at 30,000 feet. I froze, my heart pounding. Trying to keep my voice steady, I asked, "Disarmed what?" He winked at me and tapped his stuffed black backpack under the seat. "Can't be too careful these days?" he said with a creepy smile. For the next 30 minutes, I was internally freaking out. I kept pressing the call button, trying to signal the flight attendants that something was wrong. But every time they came over, the guy would flash a huge fake smile and say, "Oh, we're fine. Just chatting about the weather." The flight attendants would smile back and walk away. I sat there, sweating bullets, while he muttered things under his breath about timing and making sure everything was synchronized. Mantelpiece clock, the grand reveal. About halfway through the flight, he reached down and started unzipping his backpack. My life flashed before my eyes. I was certain I was about to see a bomb or a weapon. Instead, he pulled out old-school wind-up alarm clocks, maybe 6 or 7 of them, all different sizes. He started setting them on his tray table, carefully adjusting the dials. "Got to make sure these are all synchronized," he muttered to himself. "Can't have them going off at different times." Completely confused, I finally asked, "What are those for?" "Clock show in Denver," he said, still messing with the dials. "I collect vintage alarm clocks. Been doing it for 20 years. These babies are worth more than most people make in a month." Then it clicked, and I asked the question that revealed the whole ridiculous truth. "Wait, what did you mean when you said you disarmed it?" He looked at me like I was the insane one. "The batteries, man. I took out all the batteries so they wouldn't start ringing during the flight. Can you imagine 7 alarm clocks going off at 30,000 feet? They'd probably think it was some kind of terrorist thing." Rolling on the floor laughing, the ironic aftermath. I stared at him for a solid 10 seconds. All my panic, all my fear, was caused by a meticulous alarm clock collector who didn't want his merchandise making noise. I told him he scared the crap out of me. He apologized, saying, "I probably should have been clearer. But hey, at least now you know I'm not a crazy person. Just a guy who really likes old clocks." As we were getting off the plane, he handed me his business card. He owned 3 antique shops in Colorado and made bank selling the old stuff. The guy who gave me a near heart attack over batteries was probably wealthier than I was.